Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with another quick DMZ guide. Now in this mission, I'll show you guys how you can trade the shopkeeper a bottle of liquor in exchange for the codes, and then I'll also show you guys exactly where the room can be found that you have to unlock in order to complete this bottom of the barrel mission. So in order to get started guys, what you'll need to do is go into the complex, but before you get to the complex, loot around in Al Mazrah to try to find yourself a bottle of liquor. Now that's all you're going to need in order to complete this. It's just a bottle of liquor, so try to have that on you before getting into the complex. Now once you guys get to the complex, you can come in any entrance you want, but just make sure that when you get to chemical plant, you put on your night vision goggles. And from here, what you want to do is go to get the admin control key. So the admin control key will almost always spawn in the exact same spot. So you're going to go to the middle of the map where these small little buildings are located in the chemical plant. And then you'll notice there's the little ducts next to it. The key will spawn in one of these ducts every single game, so make sure that you loot around inside of these ducts. As you can see me going in here now to try to find the key. It will spawn in one of these ducts every single game, so you have to run around searching those ducts until eventually you find one. It will almost always be in one that is located next to these little shacks. So once you guys have this key, you can go to the shopkeeper with your bottle of liquor. So this is just me just checking another duct for the key. And as you guys can see, I ended up finding it right here. So that's the factory key that you're going to need in order to get started on this. Once you guys have that key, you're going to need to find the door that it goes into, and this will take you straight to the shopkeeper. Now, luckily enough, it's located in the chemical plant. So once you guys have this key, it's not too far away and you can get this done pretty quickly. Now, another thing you will need to complete this mission is a jumper cable and a car battery in order to get it into Alpha Cluster. So try to get the jumper cable and the car battery from Al Mazrah just to make things easier before even coming into the complex. Now, if you don't have the car battery and jumper cable, you can still sometimes find them in the complex, but it can just be annoying. So take the car battery and the jumper cable and go ahead and put them at the Alpha Cluster door. So if you take a look at my compass, you'll notice it's sort of far southwest, but keep in mind there's two different doors that get into Alpha Cluster, so that might be what gets you confused. Once you guys have the Alpha Cluster door unlocked by using that car battery and the jumper cable, you can then go and use the key we just found in order to go to the shopkeeper and actually get the code. So if you go to the complete opposite end, you'll be able to go and get to the shopkeeper. So we're going to go back the way we came and down this long hallway here. If you just head in this direction, just head to the north end of the chemical plant and you should see this locked door. Now once you guys are here, just go ahead and put in the key that we just found. Now once this door opens, there will be a sentry gun at the end of the hallway, so just be a little bit careful and make sure to take out that sentry gun. Now from here, you'll want to push through into this room, and we're almost done at this point. This is where the shopkeeper will be located. So come into factory admin, and you want to run through this hallway and just simply turn to the right. Now it's possible you guys already did part of this mission last season, so you probably already know how to get to the shopkeeper. But once you come through these doors, you'll head to the right, and you'll see a staircase, and underneath that staircase, you should see the shopkeeper. Now, once you guys are here, you'll notice next to the shopkeeper, there's actually a dead drop. The shopkeeper is just located like behind the walls. So what you will need to do is go ahead and actually put the bottle of liquor into the dead drop, and this will essentially trade him. Once the bottle of liquor goes in, the note with the code will actually pop right out and you can pick it up. So as you can see, my teammate was holding the bottle of liquor here, and you'll notice there's this little dead drop right here. Just go ahead and put the bottle of liquor into that dead drop. Now once you give the bottle of liquor in, it will give you guys the note back, and the note will have a 3-digit code on it. So either just remember the code or go ahead and bring this letter with you. The code will be different every single time, so be sure to read the letter and get the right code. Now once you guys have the code, you can go back to Alpha Cluster. So if you guys already know where Alpha Cluster is, just simply head there. If not, just follow my character and I'll take you guys straight there. And I'll show you guys exactly how to get this one done. Now at first, I thought you had to go through the pin locked door that was in the back that you need the RD detector usually to get through. But this is actually a completely separate room. So if you guys have been stuck on this mission and not really sure why, it's because it's actually a completely separate room in the Alpha Cluster. So once you guys are ready to get to Alpha Cluster, just go back into Chemical Plant. So just follow my path, make sure to put your night vision goggles on, and then just go ahead and head into Alpha Cluster. And once you guys are in Alpha Cluster, it should be pretty easy. I'll show you guys exactly where the room's located. Just keep in mind, once you get inside this room, that there will be a set of documents you have to take with you, and that is what will complete the mission. So just make sure you don't forget those documents. So here we are, we've made it to Alpha Cluster. This is where we use the car battery and jumper cables to unlock this door. So simply just go inside of Alpha Cluster. So after making your way into Alpha Cluster, there will be a pin locked door. Just use that notepad in order to type in the code, and that should unlock the door. Once you guys are inside, there will be a research handbook. So I'll show you guys exactly where all of this stuff is. Simply make your way over to Alpha Cluster. You should see an exfil actually located near it, so just that could actually help as a reference point to run to it. But all you'll have to do is just simply open up this locked door with that keypad. So when you're in Alpha Cluster, there's two separate doors, one on the left and one on the right. I suggest going into the door on the left. So I just got into Alpha Cluster now, and you'll notice that if you just turn to the left as soon as you walk in through that left door, there will be a door you can go through. So you don't even have to go into the giant server room. Instead, just go to this front room here. There will normally be a keypad, but I told my teammates the code so that they could get in faster. But there's a keypad right here on this door, and all you have to do is just simply type in the code. Once you guys are in the room though, make sure to take these research documents so that you can extract them, and that will complete the mission. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.